Hola! Welcome to Peace, Love, and Cooking with Des on FoodTokTV. See, welcome in everyone. We're finally doing tofu. First time doing it here on FoodTokTV. I'm really excited. So come on in if you want to see how we make tofu nuggets that you would never know are tofu. Crispy. We're going to do it in the air fryer. Simple. I'm going to show you the really simple way to just make a batter and air fry them. It's like not even a batter. We'll just dip in the liquid and then in the cornstarch. Let's see. Come on in. I'm Des. This is FoodTokTV. Come on in, y'all. And you are watching Peace, Love, and Cooking with Des. Come on in. So I have my tofu here. Let's see. And I have the good stuff today. So this is the vacuum sealed tofu. Do you know what I'm talking about? So when you're able to get this one, you can skip the freezer method step. Now, I did put this in the freezer for about an hour because I knew we were doing this today, just to help with the texture, but it already, because it's, see how it's vacuum sealed? See how it's like, they got all the water out, super drained. So it did all the hard work for us. So now we're just going to like tear it into nuggets and dip it. I'm gonna put it in 2 separate containers. We'll put it in the freezer while we work on the next thing. And we're gonna have crispy tofu in no time. So I'm gonna do tofu 2 ways. We'll do the tofu nuggets. And before I cut them into nuggets, I'm going to slice 2 pieces that are kind of like an egg. We're gonna do like eggy tofu to go on our freezer fries. So it'll be loaded fries with the tofu nuggets. It's gonna be really good. I've done this before, I promise. So come on in, y'all. I'm Des. Yes, thank you for the taps. You can tap the screen for me, share out the live. Happy Thursday. I'm Des. This is Peace, Love, and Cooking on FoodTokTV. So I'm just going to get myself like 2 kind of like omelets, if you would. So, see that? So I'm going to do another one like that. And I think I'll just take like the 2 ends, you know? So they're like similar. So just like that. And this is the vacuum sealed tofu that comes all like drained. So we don't have to, I didn't have to press it at all. It comes like this. So it's gonna be a different texture to make it like the textures that we're used to. So see that? Now I have all that for the nuggets. I'm just gonna put this to the side and cover it. And we'll turn those into little like tofu egg omelets while our tofu nuggets are in the freezer. So without further ado, let's see. We'll do the nuggets. Come on in, y'all. Has anybody ever had tofu nuggets? This is actually one of the most favorited things that I make. Everybody always loves them because the thing with tofu is you're transforming it. It's a blank canvas, right? It takes on whatever flavor you give it. So we're gonna go really simple today. I'm gonna show you how to do it. So let me get my bowl. And we're gonna use the healthier adobo. You could use, you know, the vegan chicken seasoning. Like chicken seasoning is gonna just almost always be accidentally vegan and it'll give it like a chicken flavor. I'm gonna make them like nuggets, right? So we're just gonna pretty much use this. You know, it's like an all-purpose on the tofu. So let me see. Sometimes I just break it, but I want these like small. So let me see. What's up, guys? Hey, Tanya. Welcome in. I'm Des. This is Peace, Love, and Cooking. And we're making tofu nuggets. So, let's see. I really don't want them to be triangles. I want them to kind of be small. I don't want huge nuggets. You can make them whatever size you want. Yes, tofu nuggets. Have you ever had them? These are like one of the favorited things that I make and like requested. Yes. Yes. What is up, guys? So we're using the vacuum sealed tofu. You know, the one that comes like that. It's like an extra buck in the grocery store. But it saves a lot of time, hours of work, because you don't have to freeze it first, do all the draining, the pressing. It's already done for you. I didn't press it at all. So I'm just doing like little, let's see, like rip it to get more realistic nuggets. See? Yeah, I'm gonna do that. So, let's see. When you rip it, you get more like a nugget. You haven't had them? Yes! Tofu nuggets, such an underrated item. Protein, and you just want to make sure you get the organic, non-GMO tofu, that's all. So see, when I rip it, it's like a nugget. So let's see. I don't want to do too much because I want you guys, we'll do like one order to show you. Well, like 2 side orders. Let's see. Welcome in, I'm Des. This is Peas, Love, and Cooking on FoodTokTV. Welcome in. Tap the screen if you can. Give us a follow. FoodTokTV goes live every day with different creators showing you all kinds of recipes. I'm Des. This is Peace, Love, and Cooking. And we are doing tofu 2 ways, tofu nuggets, and we're going to do like an eggy tofu omelet. And we have that already cut off to the side to work on that, while these just hang out in the freezer for a little bit. Because, you know, cold in the hot air fryer, right? And I have the air fryer here. We'll do 400 degrees on that. So let me know if you have any questions. I think that should be good. Yeah, at like, I don't know, around 16 of these small nuggets here. So, welcome in, guys. I'm Des. This is Peace, Love, and Cooking. Let me just rinse my hands right here. Welcome in, guys. We're doing tofu nuggets, eggy tofu on loaded fries. We're gonna do freezer fries. All right, so now all we have to do is make our wet sauce, and then we'll be able to dredge our tofu, and then we'll put it in the freezer and we'll be rocking and rolling. So I want to show you guys a really simple way to do this, and even easier is you can just do soy sauce if you had like soy sauce or tamari sauce and just use that. But I don't have that right now, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do just a little marinade with fresh lime and olive oil, and we'll put a little bit of that Hellmann's vegan mayo that I like, and that'll be our wet. And then we're gonna dip it in cornstarch. So I have tapioca flour over here, and we'll season that, and we'll be good to go. So welcome in, guys. We're doing crispy tofu nuggets and eggy tofu on freezer fries. It's gonna be a whole plate, so delicious. Something I love making. And the freezer fries we're gonna use today are the wedges. So it's gonna be like nice and hearty. So let's see, so far that's 1 fresh lime. So let's do 2. Welcome in, guys. I'm Des. This is Peace, Love, and Cooking on FoodTokTV. Welcome in. If you could tap the screen, share out the live for us. FoodTokTV goes live every day, different cooking shows. After me tonight is Trini at 7 p.m. Central Time, doing 30-minute comfort meals. And FoodTokTV is home of the longest running cooking show, Sunday Night Live, with Kaz and Christine. Welcome in, y'all. I'm Des. This is Peace, Love, and Cooking. Every Thursday, 4 p.m. Central Time, we are doing crispy tofu nuggets in the air fryer and eggy tofu, like little omelets that we're gonna put on our freezer fries that we're also gonna air fry. So it's gonna be an easy meal, delicious. We're doing tofu today, guys. Who's had tofu? Let me know in the comments. Who's gonna try this? I'm so excited. And again, this, I'm showing you all the easy ways to do this. It doesn't have to be all this prep, all this like fuss. This is the vacuum sealed tofu, and I didn't drain it, I didn't press it, anything, because it comes like that. So, such a time saver. It's like an extra buck. It's so worth it for your time, right? So, 2 fresh limes. Let's do, a little bit of our mayo at a time. We're just making like a wet marinade for our tofu. Thank you for the shares. What's up, Fran? I'm Des. This is Peace, Love, and Cooking on FoodTokTV. I'm just whipping up a little wet marinade for our tofu, but you could just use soy sauce if you wanted something really simple. Here we go. And I got some of the lime zest in there. So 2 fresh limes, some of the vegan mayo, the Hellmann's plant-based. I love this. I put it on everything. It's just so versatile, just like our tofu, right? What are we making today? We are making crispy tofu nuggets in the air fryer and eggy tofu that we're gonna put on freezer fries, like loaded fries next to our tofu nuggets. And it's gonna be really good. We're gonna toss them in hot sauce because we do like a lime garlic kind of theme with the tofu, and then we'll toss it in hot sauce when it comes out, so all the flavors will really go nice together. And then we'll have the loaded fries. I have the vision. So a little bit of the olive oil in here. This is our wet marinade for our tofu, and we're gonna use tapioca starch to make it crispy. So you could use cornstarch, tomato. Hey, what's up, Trini? I was just talking about you. Did you hear me? What are you making tonight? Want to put it down below? Have you had tofu before? We're finally doing tofu nuggets. I'm so excited. One of my favorites. And it's actually one of my most requested, too. You did it. People don't realize that they love tofu until they try it. It really just takes on the flavor of whatever you give it. And today I have the vacuum packed, vacuum sealed one tofu that's always in like the health food section, the produce section in the grocery stores, and it just saves so much time. You don't have to press it first and do the prep work. You don't have to freeze it because it's already all drained. So we just made our wet marinade, which is a little bit of oil, 2 fresh limes, and a little bit of vegan mayo. Now I just want to give the tofu flavor because it's a blank canvas, right? It takes on whatever flavor you give it. So we're going to use, to just be easy, and you could use the vegan chicken seasoning if you have it, but this is very similar with the flavor profile, the healthier adobo. So I'm just going to do, this goes a long way. It's the one nice, 2, whatever that was, healthy shakes of the adobo. So it's just like all coated. And then again, this is a blank canvas, the tofu. It just will take on whatever flavor you give it. Hey, what's up, Christine? What's up? Hi, Marianne. We are making tofu nuggets in the air fryer. I'm adding some garlic powder because, again, tofu is a blank canvas. Thank you for the daily. What's up, Marianne? So just giving it the flavor. We did the healthier adobo, garlic powder. No, what am I doing? I think that's good. Garlic powder and the adobo. So now we're gonna dredge it and we'll put it in the freezer and we'll make the rest of our meal. And we're gonna do eggy tofu as well to put on top of our freezer fries. And we'll do freezer fries and the tofu in the air fryer. Hey, what's up, everyone? Hey, what's up, Melissa? And so we're basically doing tofu 2 ways because we're gonna air fry it and then we'll do the eggy tofu in the cast iron skillet. So really quick, I just wanna add flavor to our tapioca flour because it doesn't taste like anything. So let's do, where is it? Okay. We're gonna do some paprika in here. This is gonna be our outer coating of our tofu. And this is what's gonna make it crispy. What's up, guys? I'm Des. This is Peace, Love, and Cooking on FoodTokTV. Welcome in. We are making crispy tofu in the air fryer. Also a little eggy tofu style, kind of like an omelet. And then we're gonna put it on top of our freezer fries and serve it with our tofu nuggets. So it's gonna be really good. We just gotta get this going for the tofu so we could throw it in the freezer. I also have lentils ready to go in the kitchen in the crock pot, so we can have lentil meat to go on our fries, because they're gonna be like loaded fries with our tofu nuggets. So welcome in, guys. Thank you for that, friend. Ah, thanks, appreciate you. How are y'all? Let's see, there's a little flash goal here. Let me get that. What's up, guys? Happy, oh, it's dailies. Perfect timing, friend. Did you know it's dailies, the flash goal? Happy Thursday, y'all. Welcome in. I'm Des. This is Peace, Love, and Cooking. We're making tofu 2 ways. I'm doing the, thank you so much. Thank you for that. I'm doing the coating for our tofu. So we just added paprika to the tapioca flour just to give it a little flavor. And then we'll just add, let's see, a little, can't go wrong with the garlic powder. We'll add a little garlic powder just so it's not all flour tasting. We're making tofu 2 ways, tofu nuggets in the air fryer and eggy tofu omelette on the cast iron skillet. So there we go. All right, let's hit it with a little bit of the adobo also in our tapioca, because this is gonna be our coating. So there we go. And that'll be like our salt. And let's coat the tofu. So here's our tofu. Again, it's from the vacuum sealed package, so we don't have to do all that extra work. It's all drained, and we just ripped it into pieces. So see, like a nugget, and we'll put it in our wet so that the flour will stick to it. And that's the easy way to do tofu, to do crispy tofu. And you could even crisp this up in the cast iron skillet right now if you wanted to, but we're gonna go air fryer. So into the wet, into the cornstarch, and see how it's all coated just by doing the wet. And again, you could have went even easier. I made my own marinade because, you know, I'm a little chefy sometimes. I wrote a cookbook, guys. Also, I'm Des. The link's in my bio for all that. Peace, love, and lentils. But you could totally just do soy sauce instead of doing the marinade like I did. You can just throw soy sauce or tomato sauce, make it gluten-free, because the tapioca flour is gluten-free also. And this could be just super easy. With the vacuum packed tofu, you don't have to drain it, nothing. All you do is just open the package, give it a light pat with a towel, and just do what I'm doing. Just hit it with the seasoning, because it's a blank canvas. So just give it a good amount of the seasoning. We did the healthier adobo. And now I'm just coating it in my wet. Again, you could just use soy sauce. It could be that easy. Into the tapioca flour. And we give that some flavor, because we don't want it to taste like flour. So let's get this going. Let's get this moving. And we're gonna have crispy tofu nuggets with loaded fries. I made lentils, guys. I love lentils, obviously. My page name is Peace, Love, and Lentils. So I did my classic style brown lentils, where I just did 1 cup of lentils, 2 cups of water, and I seasoned it with garlic powder, a little bit of cumin, a little bit of sea salt, and that's it. And they taste good. They're back there, ready to go, so we'll use that as our meat. I love using brown lentils as a meat replacement because they're hearty. They're like similar to meat, the way they look and stuff. Like the bite is like toothsome, and they're delicious. They cook up quickly, and they're a superfood. They're full of protein, iron, magnesium, zinc. So that's just some of the reasons I love lentils. But if you come check us out on Peace, Love, and Lentils, my page, we are always doing lentils. We're always sharing our lentil creations. We call it giving lentils street credit. We nerd out with lentils. Thank you guys for all the follows. Happy Thursday. We are making tofu nuggets. We're gonna air fry them, super crispy. See this tapioca flour coating. So I don't want to crowd it. Hold on. So that's good on that. So that's why I grabbed 2 containers. Okay, it's probably enough nuggets actually. So I'm just gonna stop. All right, so I'm gonna go throw these in the freezer and wash my hands. So see, perfect, right? But of course you can make as many and then put them in the separate containers and you can freeze them, and it's like having nuggets in the freezer. You just air fry them to order. I do this all the time. So let me just go pop these in the freezer. I'll be right back and wash my hands. I will turn you over to my lovely co-host, The View. Okay, thank you for waiting. What'd I miss? Hey, hey! Alright guys, we have the tofu in the freezer, and now we're gonna turn the other tofu into like our omelet. So, wipe my hands over there. Okay. So in the beginning, guys, when I first came on, I saved, well, we sliced off each end of our tofu so that we can turn them into like little omelets. And we're going to cook them up on the cast iron skillet. I'm gonna put I have a little bit of the good plant-based cheese left, follow your heart, like cheddar shreds. So we're gonna do that at the end and make it like a little eggy, cheesy tofu omelet to go on top of our freezer fries. I never knew tofu was so diverse. Yes, Fran, it's a blank canvas. It's a common misconception. Tofu could be turned into anything, and there's all the different kinds. Like there's the soft tofu, the silken tofu that you can turn into sauces. I do a really good sour cream out of the like medium firm, you know, like the lower firm tofu, not the silken, but like just the regular firm. Make a really good sour cream out of that one. So here's how you turn tofu into eggs. Okay, a little bit of turmeric. I just googled Eggy Tofu. It's something I say all the time. That's so funny. So we put the turmeric just for color, right? So see how it turns it yellow? It looks like eggs already. We're just starting. Awesome. All right, so just that little bit of turmeric turns it yellow. And you don't ever taste it because it's just a little bit. And with all the other flavors, let's wash my hands. Okay, so now our other little trick is black salt. It's called Kala Namak, K-A-L-A-N-A-M-E-K, I think, something like that. Oh, N-A-M-A-K. Kala Namak, black salt. And so this is gonna do an eggy smell and taste. It is just uncanny. So just coat that with it. Okay. Thank you, Tanya. Yes, Kala Namak, that one. There we go. Let's see. So again, we're just like marinating this. So I'm gonna put a little bit of olive oil. Thanks for the follow. Happy Thursday, everyone. I'm Des. This is Peace, Love, and Cooking on FoodTokTV. Welcome in. Go ahead and give us a follow if you're not already. We go live every day, different creators, different shows, all kinds of great recipes. And guys, this recipe will be up on FoodTokTV.com. You also can now ask Alexa. You can say, Alexa, give me the last 3 recipes from Peace, Love, and Cooking on FoodTokTV. And she will. That is the word on the street. So I'm going to also add a little bit of black pepper because I like to make it like I would, you know, scrambled eggs. So a little bit of the black pepper. And then I'm going to put a little bit of nutritional yeast for like the cheesy in our little tofu omelets. And then just kind of get it all over. Hey, what's up, Kim? How are you? We're doing tofu 2 ways. So I have the tofu nuggets in the freezer. This is the eggy tofu. We made it like kind of like little omelets. So I'm gonna cover this, put this over here. Okay. Go give my hands a quick rinse. Welcome in, guys. We're doing tofu 2 ways. Hey, what's up, Flex? What's up? Yes, so this we're doing, and you could scramble it. That could maybe even be better, actually, because we're going to put it on loaded fries. But we're just going to do it like a little omelet. I'm going to put it on top. We're doing frozen wedges, frozen like fries, and on the side of our tofu nuggets. So we're going to put a little omelet egg. I have lentils ready to go in the kitchen, the brown lentils to be like our meat. So, you know, I have the vision. It's going to be tofu nuggets with loaded like breakfast fries. You know, it always got to be a little weird. All right, so without further ado, I'm going to bring my cast iron skillet that I have right here off camera. I'm going to bring this to a medium heat. And I'm going to slice up this local pepper that I have. And little onion too, I think. Because we're going to make loaded fries. So. Oh, yes, guys. Thanks for all the shares. So appreciated. What is up? Happy Thursday. Welcome in. I'm Des. This is Peace, Love, and Cooking on FoodTokTV. Welcome in, y'all. My page is Peace, Love, and Lentils. We go live over there as well. And today we're actually going to go live after this. Since I have this set up, we're going to go live on my page. That's Peace, Love, and Lentils. If you want to see another recipe, we're going to do like an easy jackfruit chili, like using a package and then sprucing it up. So, what's up, everyone? I'm Des. This is Peace, Love, and Cooking on FoodTokTV. Welcome in. Happy Tuesday. Oh, Thursday. Thursday's way better. Here anyway, this is like the party day. So I'm just doing a little like small chop because it's going to be like a topping for our loaded fries. What's up, guys? I'm Des. This is Peace, Love, and Cooking on FoodTokTV. Home of TikTok's longest running cooking show, Sunday Night Live with Kaz. All right. What's up, guys? Little chopped pepper. I brought my cast iron skillet to a medium heat. Let's add a little bit of onion too. So. What's up, guys? Welcome in. How are you, Kim? We're doing tofu nuggets, eggy tofu, loaded fries. Come on in. The recipe will be on FoodTokTV.com. Hey, what's What's up, Taylor? We are doing tofu 2 ways. Tofu nuggets in the air fryer, and we already prepared the nuggets. They're in the freezer. And then we're doing eggy tofu, which we already prepared. It's over here marinating. And we're gonna do that in our cast iron skillet, which I have preheated to medium. And we're gonna throw in this half a yellow onion and 1 local bell pepper. Yay, yes, Kim. And Kim, we're gonna go live on my page after this. I don't know how much time you have, but we're gonna do like an easy jackfruit chili. I was actually inspired by one of our subbies. We do like a recipe share on Discord. So I was inspired by all of her like chili creations from like finding good deals, like ready to go packet kind of things. So I found like a jackfruit chili, like instant packet kind of thing that was like really nice, says organic, good price. So after this, on my page, Peace, Love, and Lentils, we're gonna take that packet and just like bulk it up and make it like a really nice chili. So would you recommend using the vacuum packed tofu to a first timer? Yeah, exactly. That's why I went with all this, because this is the easy way to do it. The vacuum packed, and I can show anyone who's just joining. We have some leftover. I gotta put this in the fridge. We just ripped off the tofu. We didn't have to drain it. We didn't have to press it, anything like that, because it comes vacuum sealed. That's the one that we're working with today. So that's great for a newbie. Like even if you don't cook a lot, but you do the air fryer, all you do is just tear it into pieces. Just use your hand, see, and it's like nuggets. And you just give the tofu flavor with like a vegan chicken seasoning, or like I did the adobo. And then you can just dip it in soy sauce and then cornstarch, and just give your cornstarch a little seasoning, and that's it. Put it in the freezer, and then you air fry them. Super easy. Okay, so, and Tanya, everything you make is always delicious, so I'm sure you would rock that. The cast iron skillet's on medium heat. So I'm gonna add my pepper and onion. And this is to just have a nice topping for our freezer fries. We're gonna do, and we're gonna put our little omelet in once this cooks up. Hey, what's up, Corn Hub? How are you? Awesome. Thanks for all the shares and everything, guys. I'm Des. This is Peace, Love, and Cooking on FoodTokTV. Welcome in, y'all. If you're not already following FoodTokTV, give them a follow. This is an awesome channel. There are creators every single day, multiple, going live, showing you guys recipes, and then the recipe is then posted on FoodTokTV.com, and that link is in my bio, guys. So Peace, Love, and Lentils is me, and you can click the link in my bio and see the recipes from my shows on here. I have a bunch now. I've been part of FoodTokTV a couple months now. So we have some recipes on there, guys, and this one will be posted by tomorrow. So we are doing tofu nuggets in the air fryer, eggy tofu on loaded freezer fries. So let's just let that cook up, the pepper and onion, and we can quickly throw together a little sauce for our freezer fries. Hi, Michael. What's up? How are you? Guys, welcome in. I'm Des. This is Peace, Love, and Cooking on FoodTokTV. We're making tofu nuggets. My first time making tofu on here. I'm so excited. So excited to share this one with you. Believe it or not, this is one of my like most requested, like, and favorited, you know, meals, recipes by people that, you know, are not even vegetarian. They always love, because who doesn't love nuggets? It's just, they always love the tofu nuggets because it's just a crispy nugget. Tofu's a blank slate. It just takes on the flavor that you give it. So I love showing people that. Come on in, guys. That's what we're doing today. And we're doing loaded fries also. I have my lentils. You know how I love my lentils. Nugget, anything is amazing, right, Taylor? That's what I'm saying. So right now, we're gonna whip up a quick sauce for our freezer fries. So, let's see. You know, I'm gonna use the plant-based mayo by Hellman's. It's just so easy, I can't help myself. It's delicious, convenient, why not? Okay, little garlic powder. Just gonna do like a garlic lime mayo. So, because I have some nice fresh local limes right now. What's up, guys? Happy Thursday. Welcome in. I'm Des. This is Peace, Love, and Cooking on FoodTokTV. Welcome in, y'all. If you're not already following us, give us a follow. We go live every day. All different creators, all different recipes. And now you can ask Alexa for our recipes. So, for example, you can say, hey, Alexa, give me the last 3 recipes by Peace, Love, and Cooking on FoodTokTV. And it'll give you my last 3 recipes. This one won't be on there yet. I'll have it posted soon. What's up, guys? Happy Thursday. I'm Des. We're doing tofu 2 ways. Tofu nuggets. They're in the freezer. We're going to grab them in a minute. Just doing some fresh lime. There we go. In our mayo and garlic powder for a little quick, what are we calling it? Garlic lime mayo. Hey, what's up? Welcome in, everyone. Welcome to FoodTokTV. I'm Des, and you're watching Peace, Love, and Cooking with Des. There we go. I'm sure it tastes delicious because the mayo already tastes delicious. Yum. With the lime. So good. All right. I'm gonna lower the heat a little bit on this to medium low. I'm gonna give it a little bit of oil. And so see how it's getting soft? So I'm gonna just push it over to the side. Trying to think. I'm gonna give it some kind of seasoning. Let's give it a little Italian seasoning, just to give it a little bit of love, and a little paprika. So just a little bit, like, there we go. All right, just give that a mix. But see how it's like all nice and soft? This is the topping for our loaded freezer fries. So I'm just going to put this over here to the side a little bit and make room for our little tofu omelets that we made. Thank you for the daily. What just happened to all the light? Hold on. All right. So let me get my Eggy tofu. And I'm just gonna cook the one up right now for time. I'm gonna save the other one probably to take a picture after. So there we go. There's a little Eggy tofu omelet, if you will. And let me see. I want this to be decently hot, which it is. Putting this to a medium heat. And I'm gonna cover it. All right, it's time to get the air fryer going. So let me get the preheat it right now. So 400 degrees. There we go. Does that have the black salt on it? Yeah, the tofu. So we made it like an eggy tofu, like omelet. So we marinated it. We did the kala namak black salt for the eggy smell and taste, a little bit of turmeric for the color, and a little bit of black pepper. So and a little bit of olive oil, and we marinated that. And now we just put it on here, covered it on the medium heat. It should be good. That's why I like doing it on the cast iron skillet. It can handle the hot heat, and it should do well. I'm gonna go grab the tofu and the fries out of the freezer, and we're gonna put them in the air fryer. Okay, thanks, Fran. Thanks for coming in. See you next time. Yes. Oh, awesome, Kim. Kim said she has to try the omelet version. The scrambled tofu was amazing. Yeah, I like to do it both ways. You know, sometimes I do the scramble and sometimes I do it like this with the omelet. And especially if I'm doing like a play on like a bacon, egg, and cheese, sausage, egg, and cheese sandwich, I always do it like this. So it's like an actual egg patty. Let me put this away too. I'll be right back. Let me give you the co-host. I'm just gonna grab the freezer items for the air fryer. There you are. Alright, guys. Thanks for waiting. What do we have here? Alright. Alright, oh my gosh, this is smelling so good. Oh my gosh, the peppers and onion and everything. Okay. Alright, let's see how this looks. Oh yeah! That's our little omelet. So let me get our freezer fries right in here. And this is our tofu nuggets. So these were in the freezer. We did a marinade and then dipped them in tapioca flour that we seasoned, and then we put them in the freezer. So now we're gonna put it in the hot air fryer with our freezer fries. And we have, like, you know, enough fries for 1 to 2 people, depending. This is gonna be so good. I'm so excited. So let's put these in. 1, 2, 3. So we have 10 nuggets here. I'm gonna put these in. It's 400 degrees. I'll show you guys. Hold on. So yes, perfect. I have enough room for everything. Hold on. So this should be about 13 minutes. Tofu nuggets, freezer fries, in our preheated 400 degree air fryer. Let's see. 400 degrees, 13. Let's do 14 minutes. All right, 14 minutes. Let's let that do its thing. Let's go back to this. Get this covered. What's up, guys? I'm Des. This is Peace, Love, and Cooking on FoodTokTV. We're doing tofu 2 ways. Tofu nuggets in the air fryer. Eggy tofu omelet. Let's make it a little cheesy over here. So I have some nutritional yeast. Go. I'm gonna put a little olive oil on top. What's up, guys? Happy Thursday. I'm Des. This is Peace, Love, and Cooking on FoodTokTV. And now I've been saving the good stuff the leg cheddar shreds and follow your heart. This is the good one. Nutritional yeast, the holy grail, right, Kim? It is for dairy free, guys. It is just the best. It gives you that cheesy flavor. So I've been saving, this is the good kind of the plant-based cheese. I'm always telling you guys, I've done the legwork. I've tried all the different plant-based cheeses and fad products. I'll tell you what's good and what's not. This is good. The follow your heart and value your life as well. So, and see how it's already melting? Let's see. Oh, there goes the sun. Let's see. See if you can see the melt. I'm gonna have to play around. Can you guys see me okay? Oh my gosh. So see the melt? Okay, great. Thanks, Tanya. Okay. So I just want this to get a little like more of a crisp on it. Put that up slightly, medium heat. Give that a cover. Just gonna clean up and get ready for our plating. We're just waiting. Oh, thank you so much, Taylor. I've been really, working hard at it. This set crew, man, they never show up. What's up, y'all? I'm Des. Welcome in. You're watching Peace, Love, and Cooking on FoodTokTV. We are doing tofu 2 ways. Tofu nuggets. They're in the air fryer with our freezer fries. I don't know about you, but I love the wedge style. Like the wedge freezer fries. It's like my favorite shape. So that's in the air fryer. All they have to do is crisp up. It says 11 minutes on the timer. We have our Eggy Tofu, like omelet style, in the cast iron skillet. Oh my gosh, no way. That makes me feel better. So Daphne, another creator on FoodTokTV, was on Food Network and said that FoodTokTV is harder. That makes me feel better. Welcome in, everyone. This is FoodTokTV, home of TikTok's longest running cooking show, Sunday Night Live with Kaz and Christine. Tonight, after me, will be 7 p.m. Central Time. Trini cooks 30-minute comfort food meals. That is looking good, nice and hot, smelling good. I'm really excited. So this is our Eggy Tofu Omelette. That is going to be so good, guys. This will be so good. Just put it on a bun. If you have your favorite plant-based sausage or something, a little ketchup, salt, pepper, yum, or on a bagel. But we're going to do it on our wedges. We're going to do it on our potato wedges, make it like loaded fries. We have our pepper and onion right here. I have some brown lentils that I made just right before I came on live. So I just pulled those out when I went in the kitchen. So those are the brown lentils, Peace, Love, and Lentils. That's my page. Yes, exactly, Kim. Great for an allergy to those with eggs. That's what I'm always saying. Like, I like to make dishes that you can do for a group, and if anyone can eat it, like just not just because you're vegetarian, but a lot of people aren't doing dairy and cheese and things like that. So it's something that everyone can eat and enjoy, and it's flavors that we're used to, right? Doesn't that look just like an egg? So that's the kala namak that gives it the taste, the smelly, eggy smell and taste, and then a little turmeric makes it look like the eggs, because we eat with our eyes as well, right? So, all right, let's see. Getting ready for my plate up. Let me know if you have any questions. Hi, Marie. We did tofu 2 ways. We're waiting for it the nuggets to crisp up in the air fryer with our freezer fries. This is our Eggy Tofu Omelette, if you will, with peppers and onions. We're gonna put this on top of our freezer fries. make a whole delicious plate out of it. I'm so excited. We made a little garlic lime mayo sauce for our French fries. Y'all, let me go throw this in the fridge really quick. I'll give you the co-host one last time here. Okay guys, thanks for waiting. Oh man, my co-host is doing its job, huh? Isn't it gorgeous? What show is this? Welcome in. You are watching Peace, Love, and Cooking with Des on FoodTokTV. We're doing tofu 2 ways. Tofu nuggets are in the air fryer, just a few more minutes. I'm starting to smell them. They're with our freezer fries that we're going to turn into loaded fries with our little Eggy Tofu Omelette right here, and peppers and onions that we sauteed up, and also our lentils as well. So you know what? We might as well let's add our lentils in with our peppers and onions here. This is going to be like our meat for our loaded fries. And you know what? Since we're just waiting, let's do this. Yeah, this is nice and hot. Just push this to the side. I'm gonna bring this up to a medium heat. I have my peppers and onions. I have my lentils. Ooh, sorry about that. And just let this get to a higher heat. And I'm gonna throw some liquid smoke in there. So we'll really give it, you know, that like meaty smell and flavor to it, since we're making it like a meat for our loaded fries. And in just a few minutes we'll have our whole plate together. It's going to be tofu nuggets with loaded breakfast fries, and we have our sauce. We made a garlic lime like mayo sauce, so I'm really excited for this. Ow! Let me know if you have any questions. I'm Des, you're watching FoodTokTV. Welcome in, y'all. Don't go anywhere. Give us a follow if you're not already following us. Up tonight after me is going to be Trini, 7 p.m. Central Time, guys. 30-minute meals. What's up, y'all? Let's tap that screen. How many likes can we get? What are we at? I can't see without my glasses. Is that 13 or 15? Ow! Happy Thursday. I'm Des. This is Peace, Love, and Cooking on FoodTokTV. We're just waiting for our tofu and our freezer fries to crisp up. Got 5 minutes on that. Just waiting on this to get hot. I think we are there. This is our brown lentils that I made right before the show. Guys, these cook up in less than an hour. They're a superfood. They're full of protein, iron, magnesium, zinc. They're absolutely delicious. They're filling, and they make a great meat substitute. My show starts at 4 p.m. Central Time every Thursday. Peace, Love, and Cooking with Des every Thursday, 4 p.m. Central Time. And my channel is Peace, Love, and Lentils. And we'll be going live after this, and we'll do like a quick little meal if we can still get some light out here with the setup. So, welcome in, y'all. Happy Thursday. Thanks for the follows. What's up, guys? All right, let's add a little bit of the liquid smoke. And when it comes to like getting the liquid smoke and looking at the flavor, there is kind of a difference. I like just the normal one. Like, I think it's this one, and there's like maybe one other that's just like, you know, like a standard. I don't like it when it has all the fancy. So, just a little side. Just my 2 cents. Nobody asked. All right, so just a little, a little bit of the liquid smoke goes a long way. So let's see. Medium heat. Yes, I'm smelling it. All right, that should be good. And we'll just kind of let that all get together. Let's see. Give me 1 second. You know how I always nerd out with my plating. I'm just thinking about my plating. So here we go, guys. So this is like all ready. I'm gonna put our garlic lime mayo dressing in our little side dish here. What's up, guys? I'm Des. This is Peace, Love, and Cooking on FoodTokTV. Welcome in. We are at the end. We're about to plate up this delicious meal. Crispy tofu nuggets with loaded breakfast fries with our eggy tofu omelette that we made. And my show is every Thursday, 4 p.m. Central Time. Peace, Love, and Cooking with Des. Welcome in, y'all. Thank you for being here. We did tofu 2 ways. Crispy tofu nuggets. Hey, Alter, what's up? How are you? Perfect timing. You're going to see our creation. So we did tofu 2 ways. Crispy tofu nuggets in the air fryer. Ooh, 1 minute. Let's get them out. Thank you for the daily. Thank you, Alter. Your timing's impeccable. You're going to see our creation. I'm so excited. Who wants to see it? All right, so let's put it together. So... my bad, I cleaned up too good. I brought the bowls inside. We gotta toss. We gotta do the toss. Let me give you the co-host one last time here. I'm gonna go grab the tossing bowl. Okay, guys, it's time. It's time to plate. My favorite time. All right. So welcome in. If you're just joining us, we are plating up our delicious meal. We made tofu 2 ways, tofu nuggets with some freezer fries. We're about to pull them out of the air fryer now. And we made an eggy tofu omelette that we're gonna put on our fries with some lentils that I made right before I came on, brown lentils. It'll be like our chopped meat, if you will, with some peppers and onions. So without further ado, the air fryer just went off. Yes. Oh my gosh, it looks so good. All right, hold on. Okay, I'm so excited. This is so crispy, can you see? So this is perfect. I want to put the french fries on for 1 more minute. So let me just get these tofus out. They are beyond perfect. So we can nerd out together in 1 second. See, the fries just need like another 2 minutes, just a little kiss. So I'm just gonna put a little bit of oil and put them back in for 2 minutes. So a drizzle of oil back in, 400 degrees for 2 minutes. Okay, check this out, dude. Do you hear the crisp? So that's our tofu nuggets. So I'm going to hit them with some hot sauce. And then we made our garlic lime dipping sauce. So it'll be a really nice contrast. So I'm sorry, yeah, this is really the sauce for this. It's not for the fries. It's okay, we're gonna put it all together. Thank you so much. All right, dude. Come on, how cool is that? Tofu nuggets, guys. All right, this is tofu nuggets, but you would not know it. Got that crispiness. I'm gonna do a taste test and show you guys. So we're gonna plate this up nice. What's up, guys? We're plating up our tofu nuggets with our garlic lime mayo sauce. Look at this. Let me put the garnish on it. Pardon my reach over. Right over into the herb garden. This is fresh cilantro. Right on our tofu. Oh my gosh, it smells so good, the cilantro. And that'll be a nice cooling also, right, with our hot tofu. We just tossed it in the hot sauce. So boom. Okay. Now our fries. Fresh sea salt right on the fries. Guys, I'm Des. This is Peace Loving Cooking. We're plating up our tofu 2 ways, crispy tofu nuggets in the air fryer with our freezer fry wedges. And we're gonna put some toppings on them right now and turn them into loaded fries and have a delicious little dinner plate. So I'm excited for it. Let's see. So good, awesome. All right, let's finish this up. So I'm gonna cut my little tofu omelet in half. Can you guys see okay? All right. So here's our little omelet, right? Let's put our, hold on, I want to put that on top. So put our lentil and pepper mix, so kind of like our meat substitute, right? We'll put that right on the fries. And then we put our Eggy Tofu Omelette on top of that. And then we'll do on our little fries here, I like to call it deconstructed mayo ketchup. So we'll do the mayo. And the ketchup. And there, guys, we have crispy tofu nuggets with Eggy Tofu Omelette on fries with lentils. What do you think? Thanks, Tanya. Yeah? Should we take a bite? Love to share. Alter, what do you think? Dude, the nuggets are so crispy. Gracias, gracias. Thank you for the follow. All right, let's take a quick bite. Let's see if you can't hear that crunch on the tofu. Hold on. Let me see. Let's see. If you guys can see over here, no. You can't. Hold on. Let's see. There we go. What's in the bowl? Where's the sauce? So we made a little garlic powder, fresh lime, and the Hellman squeeze bottle plant-based mayo. We mix that to make a sauce because our crispy tofu, we seasoned the tofu with adobo to make it like kind of taste like chicken. And then when it was done in the air fryer, when it was nice and crispy, out of the air fryer, we tossed it in hot sauce. So now we have that with the cilantro and our nice mayo sauce. Buen provecho. I forgot to show you. So I'm so excited for this. And guys, this is our egg. Our tofu egg. So good. Let me show you the center of the tofu. Check this out, guys. Good food, happy dance. I gotta be careful. I'm like with my balance. Look at that. Right? Doesn't that look like a chicken nugget? Come on. Rachel? Doesn't that look so good? See like what it does to the texture? It's from draining the tofu. Thank you so much, Alter. See, the only reason, guys, that it looks like that is because I used the vacuum sealed tofu. That is the trick. Or you can do another method over on my channel. I'll show you guys how to do the freezer method. But that's why it looks like that. It's because we use the vacuum seal. So it gets all the water out and it allows that texture. So thank you guys so much for being here. See you next time. See you next Thursday, 4 p.m. Central Time on FoodTokTV. Don't go too far. Up next is Trini, 7 p.m. Central Time. Thanks again, y'all. So much love. Until next time, peace, love, and cooking. The recipe will be on foodtoktv.com. Links are in my bio. Bye, guys.